Breast Cancer have asked me to do a few recipe videos. I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to support them. If you'd like to make a donation towards their research, you can text cupcakes to 70085 to make a £5 donation. The money at the moment is going into research into secondary spread, which is the largest killer of anybody who has breast cancer. They will be most grateful for any donation at all. The recipe that I would like to share with you now, in fact I don't feel organised for this at all. I was working outside today, the weather's been fantastic, and I decided I was going to do something tapasy and like a holiday for dinner, and I thought, oh, I'll make Anna Jones flatbreads because I absolutely love them. And when I thought of it, I thought this would be a brilliant video to share. In fact, I love this recipe so much, I've sort of randomly messaged it, texted it, sent links to it to lots of my friends. So this is a rushed version of that, which is for my dinner tonight. So the original recipe calls for 200 grams of spelt flour. I haven't been able to get it for love nor money the last few weeks, so I'm using here 150 grams of just normal plain flour and 50 grams of strong bread flour. Now to this we add a teaspoon of baking powder, and then 200 grams of Greek yogurt, or in this case I'm using the Alpro yogurt. This works fantastically for this recipe. That's what I used last time I made it. So 200 grams of yogurt going in. There we go. And then you just need to bring this all together to make a dough. I absolutely love Anna Jones food. I first came across her because the lovely Jean collects the Guardian Feast supplement for me, and that was the first time that I was introduced to her into her food. She does the most amazing, delicious stuff. In fact, after I bought her book, A Modern Way to Cook, I actually bought it for my niece as well when she bought her first house, because I just thought it was one of those where you just want to share the recipes. You just want other people to have that, you know, fantastic dinner that you've had. So all that together, I'm just going to dust my board with a bit of the plain flour. Now this is a recipe that doesn't actually take a lot of kneading, so we're just going to bring this together. I was taught a very good kneading technique by Umberto, who is a fantastic teacher, and it's gone completely out of my mind, so I'm doing it old school as I've always done it. Now, as I say, you don't have to knead this for very long. And probably just a couple of minutes. In fact, I think the original recipe says a minute. But let's just get this so it's not sticky anymore. There we go, that's coming together a lot better. I do love to share recipes with my friends. If I find something that works really well, I just, like I said, I just want to share it with everybody. I hate a recipe that feels like it takes a lot more effort put in than you actually get out of it at the end. I can remember once spending an entire day, and I literally mean an entire day, making a stuffed ravioli. And it took, I mean, like making a sauce, roasting prawn shells in the oven to make this. I mean, it literally took me an entire day, and at the end of it, it was okay. So yeah, a recipe like this I absolutely love, because I feel that you get so much more out of it than it actually takes. So once you've got that dough kneaded, I'll just show you there, pop that in a bowl dusted with flour and leave that for 10 to 15 minutes just to sit, and then I'll come back again when I need to roll them out. So that's been resting just with a plate on the bowl for 10 minutes. It might puff up a little bit, but it doesn't really need to rise in the same way that you would a normal bread. So this serves 4. So chop your dough into 4 pieces, and then roll this out into a round. Now these are cooked in a frying pan. One of the reasons I got so excited about this recipe is that I've tried so many different flatbreads before and just been really disappointed with them. Some were a bit greasy, some were, you know, almost like crackers. So yeah, when I tried this recipe, you get this really lovely, chewy, yeah, just the most gorgeous flatbread. And they're not cooked in oil, so you cook them in a dry frying pan. So I've got my frying pan onto heat. You want it on a fairly high heat, because you literally just cook these for a couple of minutes either side, 1 to 2 minutes. I've got a tray in the oven and the oven on, just to keep these warm while I cook all 4. But they are just the most gorgeous texture. So you need to, depending on the size of your pan, you need to roll these out to a circle. They will resist. Keep going with it. Keep flouring, and yeah, just get them out to a decent size, but something that will obviously fit in your pan. Right, that's a little bit thinner than a pound coin. I'm going to pop that in now into the hot pan. Turn the heat up a little bit on that. And as I say, they just need 1 to 2 minutes per side. Start rolling the next one out. I've just got flour in the beer. This video may well not make the cut. So that's bubbling on the surface, so it's not going to be long before it's going to need turning over. As I said, one of the things I really like about these is that it's not browned on the bottom yet, so I'm going to leave it like that for a little while longer. Yeah, is that you don't use oil in the pan, and with the combination with the yogurt, you just get such a really lovely texture of flatbread. I think this is the flatbread recipe I was looking for. like a couple more brown spots on that. And the next one is almost ready. Yeah, that looks lovely. I do like the little brown spots on them. It makes for very nice eating. So once that's ready, I'll pop it in the oven. I've just got that on a really low oven, baking sheet, and I'll cook the rest. If you try the recipe, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. As I say, it's one of my favourites, and if you would like to donate to Against Breast Cancer, you can text 70085 for a £5 donation. Many thanks. Just really quickly, that's what they look like when they're done. They are absolutely gorgeous. Enjoy.